but I promise I'm not trying to grill you. Is this, I mean, is this a big, like, is this prevalent in your guys' schools? I mean, do you guys see this kind of stuff a lot in school?
Madam Chair, Representative, all the time. It is very obvious that the numbers show that a lot more youth use them than adults do. So me speaking to a group of adults here, it probably seems like it's not as big of a deal as it is. But people who are addicted can't go a full 8 hours without using a product. So they take breaks during their classes, they go to the bathrooms. Some people are even so bad as they use Zyn and chewing tobacco during their classes so they don't have to like evade the vape detectors and things like that. So it really is a problem, and I'm not sure if we can do anything about the issue in schools right now with this bill, but not having them used in public spaces could initially decrease the amount of people who use them in general.
One more follow-up, and this can be for anyone. You don't feel free not to answer this if you don't want to, but we already have laws in our, I would assume that it's illegal to bring this stuff on school property. Is that correct? To whoever, I guess. I see some heads shaking out there. So we have laws that say we can't bring these things into schools. People, you know, underage cannot buy these things. I guess the question is, yet they are still very prevalent in schools.
Madam Chair, Representative, honestly, kids, they're rule breakers. They, it's very common in my school. The coalition that I am in now, they gave a talk to us in 5th grade, and right after that, kids were outside vaping. They just, sometimes it doesn't get through to them because they're being told percentages and not being taught personally about it. And whether they have older siblings or parents who vape or smoke, they commonly just take those from them, or they ask them, hey, can I try this? And often they'll just give it to them. And it's hard to see so many classmates, kids in my band class play the same instrument as me, and they're having a hard time playing their instruments commonly because they're using products. And so what we're trying to do with our coalition is trying to get through to them more, so maybe they kind of get more of an idea what the product actually is.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Madam Chair, for your indulgence.
Representative Moore.
This would be for Lilla Igerson.
Yes, that's Lilla.
Lilla. Representative Schomer asked a couple of my questions, but one thing that I was touching on too is it's not legal to buy until you're 18. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. And the issue with that, everyone, would be that, as mentioned before by several people before me, is there are so many ways to get around this. It is not hard. Like I mentioned in my testimony, we have 5th graders, we have 4th graders, we have little kids doing this, right? In school, off school grounds, it doesn't matter. They are doing it. Even with the reputation I have hold as being in many of these groups, it would be so easy for me to text one of my classmates, to text an adult that I know and get one within moments. It is so easy, especially with the communication lines we have now. So yes, to answer your question, that is the law, but to children, the law is just a piece of paper, and there are ways to get around it to get what you want.
Follow up. Madam Chair, so they're just buying them off the street, or how? I mean, are they buying them online? Who's ever selling to the rest of you kids? I mean, everybody's they're just everywhere.
Respectfully, ma'am, it starts with one person. It just takes one person, whether it's in my town or another, who is old enough to either purchase these or who knows someone who's old enough to purchase these. And all it takes is that they can get one, and then you get a supplier. It's a lot like actually drug runners. You know, you get one person that's the supplier, and then it's so easy to circulate it around. We have kids, you know, where I come from, the town, it's pretty isolated. So we have people coming in from other towns who go meet with their older siblings, get it from the older siblings, drive it, and either sell it or just give it to their friends. So yeah, it's just too easy.
One more follow-up. Madam Chair, so do you feel that if this law passes that it will be more enforceable? I mean, will your school be able to enforce it more? Do you think this will be helpful?
Personally, I definitely think it would. help in schools, obviously not as much as I would love for it to help in schools, but right now, unfortunately, the school is a little bit out of reach with this bill. But what my hope is that, you know, my class is a little bit of a lost cause. I'd say every other person I know, I know more people that vape that don't. So my class is a lost cause. But what I'm hoping for now is the kids that are in kindergarten and first grade right now, I'm hoping that we can save them before they ever start. Because in second grade, by that age, kids in my grade were already vaping and addicted. So.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you,
Madam Chair.
Representative Cunningham.
Thank you, Madam Chair.